What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the gym. My name is Erica Keyel, and we are here to tap into the collective energy for this fall. I feel like it's really important to know what energy surrounds us so that we know things to watch out for, things to be careful of, and just really become more aware. This is literally the definition of being tapped in, is to be able to understand what's happening around you as it's happening, right? I think a lot of us spend so much time just letting things pass us by, right? Which sometimes that is an ability that we have as human beings, as beings having this human experience, is to kind of turn off our emotion in regards to certain things or certain chapters of our lives. So anyways, rant over. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, like it really helps the algorithm. And if you're a returning subscriber, that's super dope too. You guys already know what the business is. We are here for a purpose, and that purpose is to tap in and to know what's up and to work on ourselves and improve ourselves. So let's see what Spirit has for us for this particular autumn season, and what it is that is showing up for us here. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, your insight. Thank you for showing up for us when we call upon you. Thank you for always being there, really. Thank you to those who are watching the video. Continue to watch over and bless them. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I can already feel this sense of like ease, almost like most of us are learning how to go with the flow, but particularly in this season, I do feel like there is a certain like uncertainty in the air. Okay, like almost chaos, like it's like you're in the middle of a storm. People are running everywhere, I can see, but for us it's almost like we are at ease right now. It's like we're just really not tripping. Okay, so we have connection, and we also have tenacity is showing up already for the beginning of the reading. And that's very vital in particular, because I can really feel this energy as if you are learning how to submit to the process, but in a way where it's coming from being obedient and paying attention and setting the intention to grow. Like I'm getting real hermit energy, but with a lot going on around you. Like let me see, like I can literally see someone like meditating, like straight up yoga, straight up like heavy in the vibe, while all these things are going on around you is what I'm getting. So let's get a little bit more information to see what's up. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. It's the primary energy for the card, or for the session. What I'm really getting here is, people are learning how to relax. People are learning how to become better from you, like from your energy is what I'm really getting here, really, really strong. It's almost like you've become the one, like the guru almost, particularly in like your group of friends. I'm seeing that people come to you for advice, for clarity. I'm getting that some people use you as a journal, like a diary type thing. Like they literally call you and they're like telling you the mildest of thoughts. I just saw the Three of Swords pop out and jump back into the deck. And so what I'm getting here is that where you are now is really a result of you stepping out of this chaos. Like you used to be on what these people are on. I see that you're having to like have certain conversations with people, particularly your parents or whoever it is that you look to or that you used to look to kind of as your role model. Like, wow, they really have their shit together. I feel like you are understanding that, okay, maybe that's not the case. So we have the moon card is showing up here. All right, so yeah, I really do get that heavy. Also that you guys are spending a lot of time like alone, like surrounded around, I see water. So I'm getting like in a bath, or like maybe you spend a lot of time at the lake or swimming, like that type of thing. I see you really getting solace in around water for you. Okay, I just heard flow like water. Like I get the, like it's like you float, you just so at ease. Okay, so the Judgment card is showing up here as well. So yeah, I really do get strongly that people are like coming up, that like everyone is looking to you honestly as like this leader, as this guru, as the person that they really need to get to be more like you've become the role model is what I'm getting. I'm getting that the people that looked up to you, like you looked up to at one point, are now reaching out to you. Okay, I'm even getting this energy of like imposter syndrome a lot of you guys are dealing with. Like, is this really my life? Okay, yeah, I'm getting that heavy. Yeah, Strength card is showing up here. Okay, so yeah, collective, this is really crazy because it's almost like you guys are so strong, but it's a result of unfortunately the things that you've recovered from, the things you've had to repair from. Okay, so I'm hearing like, okay, I am hearing this, Mike Jones. I'm not even gonna front. It's like back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all own me. I'm really getting that. Okay, I'm hearing that here. Let's see, what else do we have? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so there's something here about just divinity and understanding exactly what it is that you're here to do in this particular experience is what I'm really getting heavy for you guys. It's almost like, okay, now I get it. Like, I understand now is what I'm hearing. Like, it makes sense. Okay, so there's this new sense of clarity. The Moon card is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so you have the Lion showing up twice. Here you could be a Leo, a Scorpio, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? What is the Judgment card here, Spirit? Wow. So this is like such a time of reflection for you right now, in a sense to where you are feeling more proud of yourself. I'm getting that you spend a lot of time not really acknowledging the things that you've done and who you are. Okay, so I'm getting that you're taking the time to do that this season. Okay, Spirit is showing me where you are. I don't know if you guys have or know anything about psilocybins, or if you've taken shrooms, but often people reflect on that experience and they say it's almost like I was experiencing myself outside of myself, aside from my ego, right? And that's really where we want to be, in a sense of seeing ourselves in a very neutral way. Okay, and when we allow ourselves the ability to do that, Spirit can show us the most beautiful things about ourselves. like, wow, you're really passionate, you're really hard on yourself, right? So I'm seeing where you are being allowed to have that experience, okay, where you are reflecting on yourself as you are, evaluating yourself from your higher self. It's almost like spirit gives you that opportunity where you're able to rise outside of yourself onto a higher level, almost like a different realm, if you will, okay? And so from that space, we can see everything, right? So that's what this experience is about this season. I see you taking the time to really evaluate yourself, okay? And when you're in that space, you can, if you're not really ready to ascend to that level, you will be knocked down. I'm warning you guys. This is exactly how it works, or at least this is as what I know, what I've studied, and what I've experienced. Of course, we can all have different experiences, but what I'm really getting and really understanding is that when you are not prepared for the realm or the energy, the elevation, the ascension, when you're not prepared, when you haven't done your homework, when you haven't done the evaluation, right, outside of ego, really honestly taking a look at yourself, when you haven't done those things and you rise up to these levels, these energies, these frequencies that we haven't prepared for, you can get knocked down pretty low, okay? And this is where we might experience these different periods in our life where we start to question, or we start to look for deeper. It's almost like, nope, here you go. Like, come on, back to the drawing board. Okay, so be mindful of that is what I'm getting. Understanding that you need to make sure that you're doing the preparation work for what it is that comes next. Like during this time is a time where I see you doing that, reflecting, that just taking a look at yourself and saying, I think I want to improve my health, or I think I need to start eating better. You know what I mean? Like it takes you to that space to where you evaluate yourself in such a beautiful way, but it can be dangerous if you're not quite ready. Depression, all these other things, obsessive thoughts could easily creep in during this time of vulnerability, okay? So just be mindful of that. So we also have the Two of Wands that is showing up, okay, clarifying the Judgment card. So again, this is literally a time where Spirit is showing me that you are looking out and into the distance. You are getting ready. You're in preparation for that work, okay, for what's going to come next for you during this time. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have, Spirit, to... Okay, so we have Charity, all right, and we also have Generosity. Wow, that's like, if you didn't catch that message, I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you here, okay? This is really deep stuff, just in particular because I was feeling that really, really heavy. As I was saying, you become the person that everyone is looking to, that everyone is looking up to, and it's coming from this space of giving. It's coming from this space of putting yourself out there for the advancement and the improvement of others. It doesn't matter if you are start doing the YouTube readings or adding to the collective energy amongst your community. Charity is really popping up heavily here as far as giving, okay? And I do really get that vibe and that energy, specifically because this is a time where the months are going to start to get colder is what I'm really getting. So some of you could live in a place where I'm seeing like jackets for some reason. Okay, so we have finger. Well, I'm warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Okay. And we have seahorse, family matters. Okay, so this is the thing about it that I'm really getting heavy, is that there will be a situation where you may experience some sort of health issue within your family dynamic, where people are really looking to you to kind of figure out what should we do next or what's happening here. Okay, but I'm also seeing where people are going to understand that they have to start depending on themselves. This lesson is going to be taught to them by you setting healthy boundaries. Okay, so they're going to learn from you setting healthy boundaries that it's not okay for them to invade people's time, resources, any of these things. It doesn't matter how giving you are. It doesn't matter. You still have to make people understand that they can't use you. They can't take from you in a place where you are not willing to give, or not able to give, or that if you just decide to say no, because that's something else too. Okay, so there could be a family matter coming up, even if it's not a health issue, but a situation where you find yourself having to I don't want to say put someone in their place, but really just letting someone know and understand, like letting them know what the business is, like what the hell it is that you are dealing with and what you aren't. Yeah, it's definitely family. I got nurture here as well. Okay, so there's definitely something going related to the family unit, the family dynamic. And Spirit is just really saying, be mindful that you're going to have to set some healthy boundaries this fall. Okay, so let's see. But again, I'm still seeing like these jackets or hoodies or sweaters or something along that line. You could feel led to give that, or for some of you, I'm seeing you starting some sort of like clothing brand or some sort of merch. Yeah. Like branding yourself. I see people trying to take advantage of your services. For some of you, you get like valued by your family as far as what your business is or what you do. They expect you to do it for free. Okay. Okay, Spirit, please clarify. What is this? Six of Wands here. What is the Six of Wands? Just want to clarify this Six of Wands. Yes, you guys, Queen of Swords is showing up here. Exactly. So this is a situation where you are really going to, for some of you, you're going to have to get someone straight in regards to your kids. Like for some of you, you may have to like end up checking someone behind your kids. But for the most part, yeah, big facts. Queen of Swords energy. That's exactly what I was saying. It's that people are seeing you for who you are, but there may be some who try and take advantage. So that's the warning there. Okay. You may have to set those healthy boundaries and pull that sword out is what I'm really getting. Okay. So let me see one more here. What is this? All right, yeah, so we also have, oh my gosh, the Seven of Wands. So yeah, I really do get that heavy, really heavy for you guys. I get that. Is you will find yourself like defending yourself, really kind of having to just say no, like I'm not okay with that. I don't want to do that, you know, and just making it very clear. And for some of you, it's just gonna be really difficult for you to find the words is what I'm getting. Spirit is saying write it down. Okay. I want to just get some more of these tea leaf cards here, because it really does feel like, so we got victory, and some demeanor. Okay. And we got cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, that goes back to what I was saying. Whenever you see yourself, and those of you who have experienced this will be able to relate, because it is something that happens often. And when you do experience yourself from this higher level, if it just understand, like, this is you just your higher self telling you, like, in order for you to get to this, and this that you've said that you want, this is what you're going to have to do. Okay. And just accepting what that self-criticism looks like without feeling bad or without associating some sort of negative connotation. Okay. Whenever people even hear the word criticize, I feel like people are like, what? It's like a defense is automatically associated with the word. You probably experienced it yourself when I just read the card, right? And so for some reason, we have to really release the ego in order to be able to accept any self-criticism or any criticism from others, okay? And I think society is learning to do that. We see that more with the different reviews and how so much is being emphasized about reviews. We want to know what you think. How do you feel? What was your experience like, right? People are now starting to understand the value in the review, in the criticism. What was your experience like? How do you feel, right? And so as a collective, we are moving toward that way. But I feel like self-criticism is exceptionally difficult for a lot of people, and that's kind of what can lead to that depressive type thing. We also have box. You will receive a gift, okay? And so for some of you, I'm seeing, like, I know it sounds cheesy, but I'm seeing like a bouquet of flowers is what I'm seeing, or like those fruit baskets or something along that line. It's going to come from someone who really values, again, your service, which is kind of going to give you the strength to say, you know, I do need to check my family or my friends when they're expecting me to, you know, do whatever the situation is. Like, I need to continue to be like, you know, when you see how much strangers value you and what you do, okay? And we have extremism is showing up here as well, okay? And so for some of you guys, I'm also getting this vibe of there being some sort of like a contract breach or something along that line. I'm not really sure how that relates. That's a very specific energy, but I'm also getting the vibe of where you feel like you're being micromanaged, or like someone is always on your neck or something along that line. Whoever this is, you're going to address that situation. For some of you, it's like an employer. It's like an employer that is just always micromanaging. They're always like in your business and stuff. You're going to get that checked this fall. And you also got fortune, okay, which is very, very important, because I really want to emphasize the fact that this is such a beautiful time, right? It's one of those times where when you go through something, you say like, wow, I learned so much, I experienced so much, right? And we learn to kind of elevate higher, quicker, easier when we start to realize that these tragic or these dramatic or these extreme situations don't have to occur in order for us to gain the same knowledge or the same clarity or whatever the situation is. Like, I didn't have to put myself through all of that hell for me to understand how beautiful life is, or how special my body is, whatever the situation is, right? Or my values is one that I'm hearing, like how important your values are. Your self-worth, okay, so I'm getting that too. Yeah, so really this is a really, really interesting reading, but Spirit is really wanting to emphasize the importance of tending to yourself, being tapped into yourself, and how that really does make an impact on those around you. Like, you becoming a better person, that's only going to help those around you as well, right? you setting those boundaries. Hopefully they learn to do the same thing and to stop doing things that don't resonate, things that make them feel bad. Okay, let's get one more here to see. And we have soothe. Yeah. And this really is a crucial time. We have nurture and we have soothe showing up. So spirit is saying a lot of self-care, a lot of tending to your body. For a lot of you, like moisturizing, exercising. Some of you are wanting to join some sort of a club is what it feels like. Yeah. So really beautiful time that we have coming up in this fall, this autumn season. But most of all, the energy feels really good. It really has it's this vibe of just taking the time to check in with yourself and also to accelerate to the next level. Okay, and it's beautiful. So yeah, that is what I have for us, for the collective, for this season. Thank you guys so much for checking out the gym. Again, my name is Erica Keyel. We have been tapping into this energy. It feels amazing. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, I'll check you guys on my next one. Peace.